Hey, what's coming up next? It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, then the morning show starring Rebel Wilson, and Extremely Early with Edward Scott. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
From the YouTube Dojo, a great place to have a barbecue when things aren't so loopy. It's Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller. Ah yes, it is going to be a barbecue of comedy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else, the only guy who is well known as the comedy barbecue chef. Really? They call people who are in charge of barbecues barbecue chefs? Well, what do you do? I mean, this is pretty crazy. Wouldn't you agree? He is Mr. Ellie Cungy Mueller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Cungy Mueller with Thank you. Thank you very much to Hannah Gale for composing the theme song and making the segment intros and everything else for this program. You're going to hear a lot from her tonight, as well as the Nostalgic Plum, Laura Amy Williams, aka Laura on Duty, Scott Productions, and of course, Dan Ouizer. There'll be a new sketch series tonight, and it's going to be interesting, it's going to be exciting, so be on the lookout for that, alright? And plus there'll be an update on what's been going on with this show as far as, trying to make everything better is concerned, alright? And we have all that and much, much, much more, okay? So, get ready, it's going to be interesting. First, here we go, 1, 2, 3, what's up? What's up with barbecues? They make summer yummy. It's totally true. They have food, but listen. Did you know that women actually tended the barbecue when the war was starting out? I mean, seriously, in the past, when the war was starting out, the men would go out and hunt. They'd bring the food, and then the women would cook, and then everybody would eat. But wait, now women can do more. Listen up, Archibanca. Alright, you can't expect the old ways to stay the same, alright? Just like you can't expect me to do this show and not do this every once in a while. My, was that refreshing. Let me try it again. Perfect. Now listen to this. Apparently there are two foods that will make people gain weight at a barbecue. Alright? The burger, which is 425 calories, and the pies that are 300 calories each. Yet everyone eats those. Why, you may ask? They're food! Come on now! I mean, for crying out loud. Sometimes I wonder if the jokes I'm telling are jokes or just sort of whatever. MP, let's do the top 8 list. There we go, huh?
Top 8 list. Here we go.
Whew, 8. Just in time, too. Thanks, boss. Tonight's category, top 8 horrible barbecue foods. Number 8, rotten eggs. Number 7, armpit slaw. Number 6, cookie trees. Number 5, leafy pie. Number 4, fishy pits. Number 3, mop guts. Number 2, fingernails. And number 1, grass cakes. That's right. I said it. Number 1 is grass cakes. I mean, they're like rice cakes, but made out of grass. And 10 times as disgusting. Thank you. MP, thank you very much. Well, you know what? You know how we do things around here. If you happen to still like what I do here, like this thing up. Let's chat this comment section. Chat it up. In the comment section. Actually, let's have a conversation started. Let's start a conversation, alright? You know that subscribe button? If you want to hit it, go right ahead. And make sure you ring the bell too if you want to. And then, of course, if you want to, please share, okay? We got a whole bunch of cool stuff to show you after this, so don't you dare move a muscle right now. Though this is still your weeknight, your weeknight update, and here it is, your Friday night.
You think you tough? Oh yeah. No. Stay away from me, man!
There's great TV pleasure at your command. Hello out there from TV Land. Nick at Night brings it home to you.
There are two ways to shop for carpeting. You can get dressed and go out and brave the traffic or the yell of the bus and find a showroom and wait for a salesman and try to remember the size of your rooms and the exact colors you want to match and put in your order and fight your way back home and wait days or weeks or months for your carpet to be delivered and installed. Or you can just pick up the phone and call Empire.
588-2300 Empire.
Empire Home Services. We'll bring lots of big samples right to your home any day or night, Saturday or Sunday. We've got nylon pile carpet from $6.95 a yard, professionally installed with polyfoam padding. We've got budget terms, too, with no installment payments for 60 days. And if you call 588-2300 right now, you'll get this free Bissell rug shampooer with your order. So don't run all over town for carpeting. Let Empire come to you. With prices from $6.95 a yard fully installed and budget terms, too, how can you miss?
588-2300 Empire.
Call now.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys, everybody. Yes, Edward Scott and the boys. Hi, Ed. How you doing tonight, sir? I'm doing all right. How's everything holding up? Well, you know how it is, right? You're up and you're down. It's all topsy-turvy. But, eventually things will work out. Yeah. Hey, there's something new coming up tonight, right? Oh, yes, there is something brand new, on this program. And you'll see this every Friday for a good while until at least January 27th. And then we'll see what's going to happen. But right now, I want everybody to sit back, relax, and enjoy this new thing that we like to call, and so we do, Hannah's Talks. Alright, folks, listen up, alright? Now, what you're about to see is Talks. Now, it will feature, the same gag that we have had for quite a while. Now, I promise you that we will not do any more gags, or anything like that. But there is a situation that we have to fix up, and also, Hannah Gale was mostly responsible for writing the script for this, so we'll see that through for a little while longer, and then after we take care of that situation, I promise you, no more gags, alright? No more Hungry Gags, no more romance, and Susan Kane is still going to be on Weeknight until the end of January, but, after we take care of that situation, no more, crazy situations, alright? I promise you, alright? So, with that being said, let's go on to the premiere of Hannah's Talks. Here we go. Oh, great. 3 people left Weeknight. No, wait, actually, A bunch of people have weeknight updates. Sonic, Amy, Tails, Ty, Cream, Knuckles, the Tank Kid, and everybody we loved are gone. All of our shows are discontinued, and right before the 13th anniversary of the show. Oh, and on top of that, we have to talk about barbecue.
What are we going to do? I loved the Hall of Wonders so much. I have an idea.
What is it?
What if there was a show called Hannah's Talks? A show where I talk about whatever comes to mind. Maybe I could talk about barbecues. Are you sure? You've never done a series on a show before. I mean, sure you felt nervous while hosting the Hall of Wonders. Now that it's discontinued, it's time to try something new. I decided to base it off of Joke Chowder and Hall of Wonders. Will you guys help me?
Of
course. Thanks, guys. Hey, I don't know you guys very well, but you guys are very nice. I'm Hannah, and this is Susan and Ellie.
I'm Johnny Computers.
My name is Princess Danielle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Princess.
And I'm Mr. McNeary.
Nice names. Okay, let's do this.
From Salt Lake City, Utah, it's Hannah's Talks. And now the girl has been working so hard for this moment. And again.
Hi everybody, Hannah here, and welcome to Hannah's Talks. Today, we're going to be talking about barbecues. So, to start off, Susan Kane has some fun facts about what to bring on a barbecue. It's not the same without the counter. Here is some food that you can bring. Potato salad, watermelons, corn on the cob, cheeseburgers, sandwiches, and hot dogs. Speaking of food, I'm almost at 130 pounds. I'm at 200 pounds right now, 70 more to go. So go ahead and eat. I'm going to starve! Ooh, those look so good. Johnny Computers will talk about certain types of umbrellas to use at a barbecue.
When you have an umbrella for a barbecue, make sure the umbrella covers the table. We wouldn't want anything to overheat or catch on fire.
That's right. Of course, you don't want to be wet during the barbecues either.
Nobody wants a wet burger.
Uh-oh, not now, Belly. We're almost there. Okay, well, Laura has something special for us. And we're doing something new because it is something I like to call the Fantastic Friday Fact of the Day! Fantastic Friday Fact of the Day!
You know, times have changed since the first barbecue took place. At first, women tended the barbecue and all kinds of cooking while the men hunted. Now, everyone cooks. Of course, with the pies being 300 calories and the burgers being 425 calories, it's good to know that some things haven't changed.
I have to be healthy, but the diet's getting harder. I know, Billy, but Nick at Night loves us when we're empty. Wow, that's loud. Yeah, but Nick at Night can't look good if I'm eating a lot and being so big and fat. So, food can't go in my belly. Nick at Night loves it when my belly roars. Anyway, things won't be the same around here on Nick at Night. but there's nothing else that we can do but carry on. I guess so. That scared me. At least it wasn't that loud. Anyway, we gotta go. So until next week, see you next time.
This has been Hannah's Talks. Now back to Weeknight's Barbecue Spectacular. I don't know what other shows are coming, but there's still more to come on Weeknight, so do not move a muscle.
I really hope this new idea works. Casting shoes can really make me nervous. Hannah's Talks was made by, well, Hannah Gale, of course.
She is full of surprises, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
This program was also made possible by viewers like you. Thank you.
Nick at Night. When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
Precisely.
Okay! Well, I must say that was very interesting. Now, I know you folks are probably thinking, Mr. Muller, what happened to, the rule about no gags allowed? Well, you see, here's the thing, okay? I had helped Hannah Gale write some of the first episode of Hannah's Talks, but mostly it was her for the most part. There's a little situation involving that we have to clear up. All right, so once we get that cleared up, then we will stop having gags. Right? I'm sorry about what you just saw. We are working on that. Okay. So in terms of making progress for the week, that is something that we still haven't made progress on yet. But don't worry, we're working on it. We're working on getting that fixed up. However, I will say this. There are some other areas that that have been that I have taken steps on. For example, transparency and honesty. I've made progress in those areas. There was one episode in the Weeknight update, archives that I had to, fix up. And by the way, I'm sorry if anybody had happened to see the original episode before I, fixed that up a little bit and then re-upload it, and all that good, all that crazy stuff. I hope that, it was very cringy and uncomfortable for some of the not ready for some of the former not ready for late night players. Let's just put it that way. And it was also insensitive in certain ways, and I had to cut some scenes out. But I got that fixed up. All right. As for everything else, well, it's going to be, the changes are coming. Just be patient, all right? In the meantime, let's have a little talking time. Let's talk about it. Here we go.
What time is it? It's talking time. So, let's talk about it.
That is correct. It is talking time, and we are talking about barbecues. Now, everyone knows that it's impossible to point to any one person or culture that invented the barbecue method of cooking. However, about 1 million years ago, the hominoid, I'm sorry, let me start over. It's impossible to point to any one person or culture that invented the barbecue method of cooking. However, 1 million years ago, the Homo erectus, or the hominid, just before the Neanderthal man first tasted cooked meat. And I bet that it tasted pretty good, as good as it tastes now. But listen to this, okay? Some people usually typecast barbecuing meat as a man's job. However, the first people attending the barbecue were actually women. Because in the caveman days, the men would go out and hunt while the women stay behind and cook. Of course, these days, it's all over the place. Women and men have provided money for the house, and both of them, take turns cooking. And also it goes both ways now. And aren't we happy about that? Am I right? Of course, there were inventors who left their marks on the American barbecue, in terms of the growing things like that. The first commercial charcoal briquette factory was designed by Thomas Edison, and then it was built by Henry Ford years later. So, it just goes to show you that we have been barbecuing for a very, very, very long time. It's just that none of us even realized that. Anyway, check this out, okay? According to this article from muscleandfitness.com, this is true. There are 7 barbecue foods that will actually make you gain weight. Alright? Now, we're not going to go through all of those, because you probably know about almost all of those, but there is one, how do I put this darkly? There are 2 that we're going to go over real quickly, okay? One of those is the burger, right? Made with 8% lean ground beef, that is 425 calories. Oh, wait a minute. That is, of course, without the bun. And you gotta include the ketchup, the mustard, and the pickles, and everything else. Those are including the whole thing as well. And the buns are 150 calories. So that right there is pretty insane. Meanwhile, there's of course pie. And of course, pies are pretty much 300 calories. So I mean, goodness gracious. That is, I don't know how else to explain it, but, look, alright? You gotta eat. Everybody's gotta eat, right? So eat. Make sure that you are careful, alright? But, come on now. My, oh my. This has been a crazy week. I'm trying to make progress around here on this program, and, well, I don't know. Will next week be any better? I hope that next week will be a lot better, but at this point, we're going to have to take things step by step. And right now, we gotta step into the end of the experiment. Thank you so much for watching this show throughout this very intense week here. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the weekend. Because we all need this weekend. We all need a couple of days to recover. And I'll see you back here again on Monday. Alright? That's the news. Namalski. Sperwell by Perwell. And now, here we go once again, ladies and gentlemen. The ending experiments. Here we go. Okay, so a few days ago, true story, I posed a question to you folks at home. Do you think that will turn everything around, or do you think that my past has completely ruined everything forever, based on what has been happening on Weeknight Update recently? If you haven't seen that episode, where I acknowledged, what's been happening lately, and and things like that, along with the apology and things like that, and go ahead and watch that after you're done watching this. But anyway, I posed that question to you folks at home, and based on as I'm recording this, by the time you see it, the votes will have come in a little bit differently. But basically, 38% of you said, I still believe in you, you can do it, while 25% of you said, absolutely not, you have gone too far. And the others are just undecided, and you still have a show. So to the ones who still believe in me, and again, not that many of you, but still, I appreciate your love and support. And for the rest of you, I appreciate your honesty. Like I said, I'm going to do everything that I can, to change my behavior. I'm going to do everything that I can. Granted, of course, come January, I'll pretty much be all alone on the show again, and that'll be the case for the remainder of Weeknight Update's run. But, as long as I change my behavior, the rest doesn't matter. Alright? The rest doesn't matter, alright? The behavior change, that's what's important, alright? So, let's keep that in mind, and let's get on with the rest of the ending experiments. Shall we? Alright. Now, for those of you who are wondering what to expect from the ending experiments going forward, well, here's a little something for you. Watch this.
Right? Alright, okay. Oh, shit. He got it. Goes down. Goes down.
Uh-huh. So now you know. This wall says, enjoy your barbecues, everybody. Enjoy your barbecues. Make sure you don't eat too much during the barbecue, alright? Alright. Barbecues. They're always delicious. And barbecues are great ways of, reconnecting with your loved ones. I just hope that, the people who are reconnecting during the barbecues won't get mad, alright? Because nobody wants an angry barbecue, alright? So, that's it. We learned that some barbecue foods are more fattening than others, and we also learned that, the gender roles, when it comes to barbecues and cooking and everything else, have shifted. And I am glad that everybody is doing his or her fair share. And that is pretty awesome. And there is one more thing that I must say that that I have learned this past week. So far is that don't jump to conclusions. Because jumping to conclusions can cost you a bunch of friends. And boy, did I lose a lot of friends this past week. I lost a bunch of friends. Alright? I still have some friends, some friends who will stay by my side no matter what happens. But wow, this has not been a good week for Weeknight Update. Oh well, there's nothing left for me to do now except give you a musical performance time bit. So enjoy that, and see you on Monday, okay? That's news. I'm out skis. Alright. And now for this musical performance time that we would like to present to you, or I would like to present to you, a song that you might have heard, in the background during some of the most emotional scenes of the Temptations movie, or miniseries from 1998. Enjoy.
Nick at Night is comfy as your favorite jeans, the ones that fit just right. Comfy, 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 that's Nick at Night.